Hey, what do you think about blogging?
I think it's a great way of sharing your ideas with the world.
you know Sometimes blogs can be really useful. There's situations when if I ever read a blog, I can see the problems that person has been through and just see how the person went through their problems and maybe take some lessons out of it. And on the other hand, a lot of blogs are also very intellectually stimulating. You will read something that you might never have thought about ever before. And also in a country like India where there's a lot of misconceptions between people from different states, even people from different cities. Reading blogs, reading about other people might help Indians realize that all the other Indians around them, despite whether they're from Gujarat, Maharashtra, South, North India, East India, West India, they all have the same kind of interests, hobbies, they even have the same kind of problems and situations. So blogs can definitely, I think, be very useful in a country like India.
Blogging is a very cool medium for actually bringing out effective change and actually speaking out against organizations and establishments, or even just lamenting about life, because it's something that's private and at the same time very, very public.
So what do you think? Do Indians blog about social issues?
I think they're going to start blogging about social issues. I think stuff like the Pink Chandi campaign and others, and even individual political and social activists has led this change. And I think that in the future our nation of 1 billion has a great potential to actually become a blogging superpower.
Thank you.
Indian blogging is still at its infancy stage, and most of them choose to address just personal issues rather than social, unlike a lot of other blogs.
Well, I think it's great. It supports freedom of expression, and you can blog and you can write whatever you think, and if it's an avenue for discussion, and if you want to talk about something, then I guess it's good too. I don't really see any potential harm for it as long as it's not used irresponsibly. So it is sometimes, but that's something that can be regulated. And plus, I haven't really heard anything tangible about blogging being misused in terms of internet mockery besides celebrity gossip. So, great.
I think blogging is a very good way to connect to the world and show them your point of view.
I think India's population has the largest amount of youth compared to any other population of any other country, and in today's world it's majorly moving towards social media and leveraging on blogs to creating a better future. And I feel blog is a tool which is empowering youth to come up and voice their opinion towards making the change they want to see.
I think blogging is a very useful tool and a good way of spreading the message. Like during the 26/11 attacks in Mumbai, after the attacks, people wanted to take some steps. So there was this guy who wrote in his blog that let's take an initiative and let's meet up at some place in Mumbai and let's do a candlelight vigil. And this news spread like wildfire, and over 30,000 people accumulated at one place. And take note that there was no political party involved, and moreover, this was not an organized rally. But just through the medium of blogs, about 30,000 people came together. It's something really shows the power of Web 2.0 and the power of blogging. I think blogging is a useful tool to spread your social message across, especially in India.
Okay, about blogging, blogging, I guess it's personally, I'm a very introverted person, so I don't really indulge a lot in it. But in general, I think it's a very good, form or medium of communicating your thoughts and exchanging ideas with other people. As well as, I know a lot of people who actually look at it and a lot into it as a form of, expressing your own views and sort of getting ideas on what others think of what you say. So, I guess in that sense, it's a pretty good sort of, medium of exchange. I haven't personally adopted it or used it much because of, I guess, the sort of lifestyle you live here, because it's really, really strenuous. But in general, yeah, I guess if I did have the free time, I would probably adopt it, yeah.
Blogging, in my opinion, is a pretty good thing in today's age. People can communicate much better. They can reach out to more people, express their ideas better, and communicate across boundaries and countries, which is pretty useful in today's time.
I think blogging could definitely help India in the social context because it actually reaches out to a lot of people, and via blogging people can actually post their own views. And in India, blogging is not restricted by the government as it is in most countries. So actually any sort of unrest or any sort of problems could be heard out through the various forums, and it would definitely help India. And I personally have like 3 blogs and I like blogging.
Personally, I don't see the point in blogging because I don't have the time for it, nor do I have any particular view that I want to express strongly. But for those who do, I think it's a good medium because they get to engage, they get to express their point of view, and there are people, if they're interested, they can go up and go see it. So yeah, that's my
blogging is a waste of time, and nobody really cares about Amitabh Bachchan's blog or Shah Rukh Khan's blog. You don't really want to know what's going down in their day-to-day life.
I think blogging is a waste of time.
Well, personally I like it, but at the same time I don't approve of people putting out their personal thoughts for the world to read. And I mean, I know that people like, to get reviews on what they write and everything, but I'm not the kind of person who would actually put my personal thoughts on the web.
Okay, I feel blogging is basically something that should be a bit more personal. So it should be in a diary and a book like how it used to be in the older days. Nowadays it's on the internet, and I think it's a bit too much over information. So yeah, I think blogging should be left as a diary.
I think blogging is something which is the most jobless people do. Although I was jobless once, but if all those who are jobless, it's helpful, but not for me.
I think that's something to say idea.